I met Johnny Jr. I think as an '01, '02. Uh, he was in Raybrook prison with me, and he was right across the hall in the dorm. He seems like a family guy, anyways. He's not what the media makes him out to be. He's rather quiet, but likable person. Some people are quiet. You just don't like them because you don't know what they're saying or seeing. He's rather likable, and he was a lot into the gym a lot. And a few things I remember about him: he's always wore that goddamn towel around his neck because he was, always sweating his ass off and going in and out of the gym. So you can tell he always took care of himself. He had a certain group of people. I don't think it was him, but it was more like the choice of the inmates that hung around him. And when Johnny wasn't around, as they called him Johnny, they would grab his mail for him, and yeah, it was kind of sickening to a point. I'm sure it irritated him too, where there's only so much that people can do, and then it gets irritating. What I'm trying to say is, he's not around to get his mail at mail call, and there's like three people with New York accents. It's very annoying. I got it for Johnny. No pun intended, Johnny, if you see this, but they're always up his ass. But yeah, look at the figure. You know what I mean? He can't help it. But I definitely think the feds give him a lot of shit for who he is, and that's just the way things go. And my father knew his father from Brooklyn back in the day, and I've heard a few stories. Nothing bad, nothing unreasonable. I guess my father and him have talked a little bit. My father was a fireman at the time, or is a fireman. I don't know. He didn't say what age they were speaking, but it was just. I guess they lived in the same neighborhood. Well, I don't know what else really to say, but I don't believe him to be that violent person as the media makes him out to be. And he's pretty sincere from what I can see and what I've known from him in prison. As he says he is in the 60 Minutes, he's pretty much the person he says he is. I remember being in the phone room, which is actually very small, but the size of a closet, and I think there was 4 phones in there. And I would be in there, and he would be the other one. Johnny would be behind me, and he'd be talking to his family. I mean, I never took it outside of the room, never told anybody what was said. But one of the things I do remember, though, that he was talking to his mom, and Johnny goes, "Mom, listen, I love you, but just listen. I, I. It's not that I don't want to talk to you, but I don't want to talk. It makes time very hard. So if we space out the times we talk, it'll make time go much easier." And then the conversation goes on, and he wasn't a smoker either. Believe it or not, that's where I started smoking. Was in the Federal joint. And there's a picture of him in Raybrook where he's got the belt on. He's standing against the wall with the boxers that are painted on the wall. I don't remember what that wall is in Raybrook, unless that's the same wall where the car was. There's some people that been to that prison will know what I'm talking about. And if somebody's been there, where the hell was that picture taken with the boxers on the wall? Is that the same place where the car was? All right, outside of that, that's my comments on Gotti there, and I don't have much more to say. And you guys take care and have a good one. But how do I stop this?